move your feet. Shake your booty, baby. We got Silk Sonic this week. I've hardly ever been more excited to check out an album than right. I almost couldn't sleep last night because everyone's like, dude, I'm getting texts from friends, from students. You haven't listened to Flies Me yet? You haven't listened to the album? What is your problem? I'm like, dude, I'm reacting. I cannot soil my ears before the pure Silk Sonic reaction. What's up? My name is David Morgan. This is the Music Shed reaction series. Welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave comments on whatever. I do read them. And get a t-shirt. Store.musicshed.org. So when I first heard Leave the Door Open, I felt like it was like a warm hug, and it was this level of like enticement, excitement, and inspiration. You guys should watch that reaction. It's one of my favorites. It's done well as well. But that's not why. I just remembered those moments of hearing that song. And now that the album came out like a few days ago, I cannot wait to check it out. I love the way it sounds. I love the writing. The musicianship is just off the hook. And it really, honestly, my main barometer is it just moves me. It moves me in every way. So I'm looking forward to checking it out. Howie got it together. And I'm glad it's not a video. I want to just hear the music. Let's go, Howie. Let's check it out. Flies Me, babies. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Okay. Now, have you ever been with a player?
All right. Hold on. Okay, let's just talk about the intro. Let's talk about an evening with Silk Sonic. Like you're going to hear a show. The album's like a show, and this is the intro. And it just, when I can't help doing this, it's just grooving. Oh, man. Oh, I love this so much. It's so funky.
Okay. Now, have you ever been with a player? Take you downtown where they treat me like the mayor. Take you to the crib where you take it upstairs. What's upstairs? Shit, I'ma show you later. Don't need a spatula, everything catered. Extra flavor. Go ahead, sprinkle some truffle on your mashed potatoes. I'm trying to love you.
Yeah.
Is you gonna love me back? You only get what you give. Ain't you heard of that?
Yes. So it's kind of like. It's not kind of like, it is old school musically, but his whole thing is pretty modern. And it's so tight and so rich and so funky. Oh, Anderson .Paak, man, the way he phrases, listen to how he kind of like curves in and around the beat and then is right on the beat. It's just this like tension and release, rhythmically masterful.
I'm trying to love you. Is you gonna love me back? You only get what you give. Ain't you heard of that? Look here.
Oh yeah.
I don't ask for much. You know what I want. I just want what's fair. I'll bring that fire and desire, baby.
Oh yeah.
All you gotta do is meet me halfway there. I deserve to be with somebody as fly as me. Somebody this fly.
Oh yeah.
And you deserve to be seen with somebody as fly as me. Somebody this fly. Oh, don't let me trick you with the guitar. Okay, now Silk Sonic.
Oh, God. So one of the things that caught my attention in the chorus was how there's a unison vocal. You got an octave of, unison vocal. There's no harmony there for the most part. And how just unifying that sounds. And it's just so much blues and funk. And check out also the space between the notes and how the groove has breath. It has breathing in it. And that's what makes it so funky. I deserve to be somebody as fly as me. Hello. Glad you feel good about yourself.
Don't let them trick you with the guitar. Okay, now Silk Sonic smooth like a mat. Float like a butterfly on every single track. And the only language that I speak, girl, is fact. So once I give this game to you, I can take it back. Hollering at you from a 1977 Monte Carlo. Hard act to follow. It's showtime, trying to boo you up like it's the Apollo.
Oh, yeah.
Your walk is vicious. Let's get down to business. You and me together. Woo, that's something different.
You know, I'm going to mention bebop here. Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, Bud Powell, the Thelonious Monk, the masters of that music that came out of the blues and swing created in the 1940s. The way that they're phrasing here, fitting all of those, fitting those words, those rhymes into those little spaces, that, I believe, a lot of that comes from bebop, the way that these jazz musicians played, the way that they broke rhythmic ground. Now, I'm not even talking about harmonically. I'm just talking about the rhythm. What they did with rhythm was unprecedented. And I believe that that kind of phrasing comes from that lineage. Oh, badass.
Walk is vicious. Let's get down to business. You and me together. Woo, that's something different. Ooh, come on. I don't ask for much. I really don't, girl. I just want what's fair. Look here. I'll bring that fire and desire, baby. All you gotta do is this.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is meet me halfway there. I deserve to be.
Oh, man. Parliament. So Parliament. So, I like also the drums in this track are right up the middle. So it's giving room for all the other stuff on the side to widen it out. But the drums are right up the middle. It's like the groove that the drums are creating. It's like the focal point, but it's usually a lot of times drums are like spread out left and right. These drums seem to be right up the middle, which I'm really digging on this track. Let's talk about this riff. Honestly, it doesn't get simpler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, they're going right up the blues scale. What we call the blues scale. That flat 5. And they E minor 7. And then they do the riff again. And then they'd play a C triad over D. So it's like a D7 sus. That open sound. Oh, man. And then, so it's just like, why I try to hone in on these simple riffs is because any of you guys who are trying to write music and you're thinking that you have to do something that's going to break new ground or be something that's sensational, these horrible words that we use, take a couple notes, take a few notes that and write your own riff and create a song out of that and keep doing that over and over and over, and you will hone your craft. That's just the way it works. Now, after that, they go to, so they're in E minor, so that's our bass camp here. Then they go right before the chorus, like a pre-chorus, they go to the 4 chord, which is A, which is very bluesy. A7. And then they go back to the chorus. It's simple. But to do it like them takes a lot of skill, soul, experience, everything. But I want you guys to take away from this. One of the things I try to really promote on this channel is you guys writing, and you write more, and you didn't like that song, but you like that song, but you like whatever, and you just keep doing it. Not worrying about what's going to happen or who's going to judge it or if it's good or bad or any of this crap. Just write a song today and tell me if you did it. That space. I want to talk about that for a sec. That space. The tension in that space, letting that space groove with the notes. The space has got to groove. In between the notes when you're not playing, there's got to be that groove that's going on inside of you that continues the groove, so you just feel that it's always funky.
All you gotta do is meet me halfway there. I deserve to be with somebody as fly as me, somebody this fly. And you deserve to be seen with somebody as fly as me, somebody this fly. Now for real, I'ma need y'all to understand. Let's get it. If you don't know what we talking about,
Drop out the
whole band help me spell it out. Yeah, if you don't know what we talking about, concert session, here's your lesson, help me spell it out.
Yeah. So, where it gets modern is right there sounding like Kendrick Lamar-esque. So, it's not only a throwback, and I like that. It's just like, let's do this kind of homage thing while keeping it current in our own influences. It's like the bridge between the past, what these greats have given us, and what the greats are giving us now, and letting it be all that it is. Old school, modern as well. Dudes, I love this so much. It's just, I gotta pause. Okay.
Don't know what we talking about. Concert session, here's your lesson, help me spell it out. Y. You ain't never seen nobody this fly. It's like we back in school again. Now come on, children, don't spell it out. Y. You ain't never seen nobody this fly. And I'm gone. I
Oh, yeah.
deserve to be
Oh,
somebody as fly as me, somebody this fly, and you deserve to be seen with somebody as fly as me, somebody this fly. Somebody this fly. Yeah. And I'm looking for somebody this fly.
Oh, you're gonna fade out. You're gonna fade
I
out.
want it all.
Oh.
Still Sonic, let me get the 3 beats in a biscuit.
Yeah. Whoa. Why was that little breakdown so effective? Because stuff dropped out and they reharmonized it. Instead of saying on the "I just wanna fly," they went. They put a D in there, and then we went to C. The bass dropped out, things dropped out, and then it came back in, that tension. I'd like to talk about groove before we get started with the rest of the songs. What is groove? Here is my definition of groove. It is First of all, the groove starts in your body. It's having this inner drummer inside of yourself. But what is that drummer doing? The drummer is not only keeping good time and keeping it all like in this little container, but also it's making it feel really good. You know, if you've got the soul, you got the feeling, but you're lacking in time, it's going to sound messy. If you're lacking in soul, but you really have good time, it's going to sound like a computer. But those two things mixed together, good feel, good feel and good time mixed together, that's groove. And this is so funky. It's so groovy and so tasteful. And I didn't even talk really about the vocals that much and the harmonies there. There's so much to talk about here. And I may go back and leave a couple more comments. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. God bless these guys. Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak. I want to mention the other guys here because Howie was nice enough to fill me in. DeMille did the production, played a lot of stuff as well. Boo Mitchell on horns, Mark Franklin trumpet, Lonnie McMillan tenor saxophone, Crystal Miles background vocals, Kirk Smothers alto sax and baritone sax, and Cameron, sorry, it's either Whalum or Wallum on trombone. Oh, mwah. Silk Sonic. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's making me feel so good. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications, leave comments. Tell me who these guys sound like to you. What do they remind you of? I want to get into some discussions here about what these guys are doing for you. Get a t-shirt, store.musicshed.org. You can order this exact t-shirt if you want. It's not called a short, it's called a shirt. Have a musical day. Peace and groove and love.